What's up, y'all? This is Dre41, and in this video I'm going to talk to you guys about my opinion on horror movie icons. As you guys can see in the ring, we have Leatherface and we also have Jason Voorhees. Now with these two horror movie icons, I have watched many of their movies. Now some of them blend, some of them don't, so it's a little bit difficult for me to distinguish one movie from another, especially when speaking about Leatherface. They had the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the New Generation one that came out like in the early 90s. It starred like Matthew McConaughey. Wasn't a great movie, pretty bad. What I wanted to say, it's a thing where, okay, so I kind of paused there for a second. So let me speak about Jason first. So with the Jason movies, the first one wasn't about Jason. It was about his mother. His mother was killing camp counselors and kids because of the death of her child. So yeah, she went all out in that one and then got her head cut off at the end. Then Jason showed up at the end of that movie. And then from there, from Jason 2 going forward, was Jason bodying everybody. And then it became like, okay, so in the earlier movies, it was more based in reality. But then after a while, Jason was whatever. You eat Jason's heart, you become Jason. Jason just became this spirit. Now, I heard this somewhere. I can't remember where, but it was like the reason why Jason can't get killed is because like the Evil Dead and the Jason movies are in the same universe. The mother, Mrs. Voorhees, found the Necronomicon and was able to bring her son back to life. And now he can't be killed, but you know, he can be killed, but he can come back. Like he has regenerative strength and health and things like that. Just a bunch of wildness. I don't know if you guys really want to look into that, but it's somewhere where I've seen that, where Jason was brought back by the Necronomicon. So I don't know. It could be true, could not be true. But Jason movies are pretty good. Not the greatest character, and what I mean by that is he doesn't have anything that really distinguishes him from a quiet killer. He doesn't speak. He's not funny. He did uppercut a guy's head off, which was weird. It's like, how do you have the strength to uppercut someone's head off? Wouldn't their whole body go like that? Something would have to be weighing the person down in order for you to get that off. But I don't know. I'm too technical when it comes to horror films because I've watched so many. But Jason movies are pretty good. I would suggest all of them because all of them bring something to the table. Some of the ones made in the 90s weren't great. The remake was okay. It wasn't... It's something worth watching. I don't say that much about a lot of horror movie franchises to watch all the movies, but Jason is definitely one of them. For Leatherface, I would say definitely watch those. The earlier ones, the ones like in the 70s, the 80s. Early 90s, probably not so much. The ones that was remade in the 2000s, yeah, the first remake in the early 2000s, I would suggest watch that one. The one after that, like the 3D joint, it was just getting ridiculous. Like that just didn't make any sense. But Leatherface is definitely a good character, but the only way that character works is if he has his family around. And what I mean by that is the family brings the funny. They bring the comedy. They bring who Leatherface is. They show that. They talk about that, and you get an idea of the character's motivations. The one where they had that girl who was his cousin, Trey Songz, was in that movie. That one was okay. Wasn't great. I definitely that's a pass if you want. You don't necessarily have to watch that one. That one to me just, it was so weird because it was like for the longest time she was running away from him and then, oh, that's my cousin, now I'm with him. What? Like, wait a minute. He just bodied your friends. Why do you even care about it? Like, who cares if that's your family member? You can't mess with them. Like, what are you going to do? Whatever. Doesn't make sense. But then there's a couple, like the one that had, what's his name? That drill sergeant guy, I forgot his name. It slipped my mind right now. Guarantee, like one day I'm just gonna be talking, I remember it. Arlie Hermie or something like that. I don't remember. He was good in that. He was pretty good in that. I really like the Leatherface where he's like weird, but he's like fast. Like when he slams that door and swinging around with the chainsaw. I don't like the one where he like acts like a kid, sort of. That was like the 90s kind of version, but whatever. It is what it is. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment if you guys haven't already. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. Give Call Creators a chance. Catch you on the next video. Later.